Hola, ¿qué tal? Buenos dias. Today I have a second recipe from Mexico for you. It's the vegetarian style tacos you can see here. Absolutely beautiful dish, super easy to make. The avocado cream, aka pico de gallo de mango, is awesome. Also the filling has some black beans in it, so it's high in protein. Really delicious all in all. Very easy to make. Let's say it took me 25 minutes to put together. Check out the recipe here. Alright, so the cooking is really simple. For our bean filling, we start off with 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 onion, this is like a large one, you can also use 2 medium onions, they are sliced into half rings. 1 red bell pepper, also sliced. And last but not least, 3 garlic cloves finely diced. Now, onion, bell pepper and garlic basically is the holy trinity in Spanish and Mexican cuisine, and almost any recipe is starting with these 3 ingredients. Alright, let this simmer on medium heat for about 5 to 6 minutes. Alright, 5 minutes passed and now it's time for 1 can of black beans, drained and rinsed. So this is a 15-ounce can, 435 grams. In they go. Actually, quite a nice feature is to squash a couple of these beans so that the texture of the filling is a bit creamier. Just with your hands, like this. Now, seasoning is very simple. It's 1 teaspoon of cumin here, and a good dash of salt, and another good crack of pepper. And now give it a good stir. Alright, this needs just another 5 minutes and then the filling is done. Of course, it makes sense to add 3-4 tablespoons of water if it's not very creamy. We're gonna see what happens in 5 minutes. Alright, on to the pico de gallo de mango. Okay, so we start with 1 medium avocado and we're gonna mash it. And it goes. I have to admit this is a small medium avocado. Oh well, sometimes you have to take what you get. But it's beautifully green. Now mash it with a fork here. Just like that. I always prefer using a bigger bowl for stuff like this because that way nothing spills and you can properly mash here on the sides. You can still fill it into a more beautiful bowl afterwards. Not that this bowl is not beautiful, I think it's very beautiful. Just too big for the pico de gallo that we're making. Alright, next up we have 2 tomatoes here, finely diced. And here's 1 small onion, finely diced. Of course, diced more finely than the tomato. Next we add half a mango here, so this is basically just 1 mango sliced in half like that. And I'm gonna make a couple of cubes of it as well, just by making a few cuts lengthwise and then sidewise. This. Now all you need to do is just to spoon them out like this. I can hear you. Next we're gonna add roughly half a lime here. Just squeeze it in, it should do it already. Some salt to taste. And lastly, to finish it off, I've got a couple of sprigs of parsley here. Parsley is basically the cilantro for people who don't like cilantro. I just ripped them off the sprigs to save some time. And it worked fairly good, I have to say. Now it only needs a little whisk here, and then we have our pico de gallo de mango done. And I have to say it looks beautiful. Let's get a proper bowl to make it look even more beautiful, and then let's move on to assembling our vegetarian, awesome, authentic Mexican style tacos. Alright. And that's our pico de gallo done. Alright. So if you don't have tacos around in your country or area, then I recommend just using wraps like we do here. This one here is a 12% corn flour wrap, so at least something. I'm gonna put this one here in the oven. Just heat up the oven, put this on the grill, bottom up, like this. And while the oven is heating up, it will get this lovely taco form while it's getting crispier and firmer. It'll take about 5 minutes. Then you can just turn off the oven. Well, 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 we are on to our final shot. So I've seasoned this a little more with salt and added about 3 tablespoons of water to it, and now I think the consistency is just fine. And now here we have our improvised taco, which turned out very beautiful, I have to say. Now just add a bit of filling. On top now comes some pico de gallo, de mango. Alright. Now onto some sour cream. Actually, that's the only vegetarian product in this recipe. Everything else is all vegan, so that's excellent too. And actually here you could use a soy-based product too. And last but not least, let's add some jalapenos here. Bam, bam, bam. Just for the looks of it and of course the taste of it. Parsley, aka cilantro, aka parsley for people who don't like cilantro. And then lastly some lime. And there we have it. This is our vegetarian, authentic Mexican style taco. Okay, some pico de gallo again for the second one here. Let's add some sour cream, a few jalapenos again, a squeeze of lime, a few leaves of parsley, and there you have it. Authentic Mexican vegetarian style tacos done. I hope you enjoy. Alright guys, so that's the vegetarian style tacos. Absolutely beautiful recipe, I have to say. Give it a shot. Let me know in the comments below if you tried it and how it turned out for you. I'm always interested to hear. And then, of course, depending on whatever platform you see this video, give us a heart, like imagine the other hand. Give us a heart, a like, subscribe, or whatever is possible there. That definitely gives me feedback on how you receive these videos. And then, sure enough, see you in the next one. Bye!